Can I just say, it works. 20 minutes ago, a woman parked her little Fiat 500 in a parking spot there, didn't buy a ticket, but just put her hazard warning lights on, and she still hasn't got a ticket. So that's a top tip, isn't it? You don't want to pay any parking charges, just put your hazards on. Anything James May owns. Well, I'm told, I haven't watched it, but I'm told Top Gear is very good in this in its current incarnation. But you know, we did 26 series, and you know, you have to really work your socks off for a long time to get to where we got to. The worst car purchasing decision I ever made wasn't a car purchasing decision at all. I don't think I've ever bought a car I didn't like, but I sold a BMW 3-litre CSL for, I don't know, next to nothing, I think £3,000, and that was idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. I lived up there in 1982, and every single morning, without fail, my car was, or had been broken into in the night. There would be shattered glass and something missing from the dashboard. And I got so fed up with it that those ultrasonic alarms had just come out, you know, poked out of the dashboard like E.T.'s head. And they were 200 quid, which is a lot of money then, but I thought, well, it's worth it because it'll stop it happening. So I bought one. Came out the following morning, car broken into, they'd stolen the alarm. That was Ledbury Road in 1982. Very different now. Very different. Ooh. I'm a Grand Tour presenter first and foremost, but in the gaps, the Grand Tour is the bricks, and then the mortar is my farm up in Oxfordshire, which yeah, we're going to start in that in September. It's going to be. I was going to make it a fooling around programme. Oh no, look, the tractor's fallen over. Oh no, I'm on fire. But actually, farming is such a fascinating topic. How do you feed 10 billion people in the world? That I'm going to make it more serious. That noise. That was a Maserati Quattroporte. I suspect the GTS model. Such a cool noise. Sorry, what was your question? Bentley Continental, does that count? My favourite non-performance car. I'm not sure a Bentley Continental counts, but that would be up there. Range Rover, always up there. They're just so damn good. I mean, they're stolen a lot. A friend of mine who lives not half a mile over there, he's on his third this year. But they are very good when you have them outside your house. Where they are when you left them, they're brilliant. Now, I did sell my GTI, and I replaced it with a Range Rover. You don't want to hear that. I know you want me to have a Maserati Quattroporte GTS, but I also have an Alfa Romeo GTV6, so when I'm not in London, I drive that most of the time. Yeah, no, I will miss the studio enormously. I love interacting. I don't think James and Richard enjoyed it very much, but I used to love having a studio audience that you could bounce off, that you could play with, that they could say something and you had to think of something quickly to say back. And it was just, because I used to do a chat show years ago, and it was, I developed a love for studio shows back then. And so I will miss having that. But it does free us up to do a lot more travelling stuff, which is, I know, what viewers like, and other projects. So, you know, Richard can do Britain's heaviest paving stone, and James can do the history of knitting machines, and that'll be great. I will never have an electric car. I can see that people like them, that they're interesting, and I just like the sound of a V8. And I don't ever want to drive a car that hasn't got a nice sound coming out of the front or the back. And petrol does that. I'm nearly 60, so I can drive petrol cars till I die. Oh, James is hilarious. James wants the world to think that he's in tune with the times. He's brown beer, brown furniture, really wants a Rover 90. But he goes and buys what's he bought? A Tesla?
Tesla Model S, P100D.
Bless him. So, but he has a Rolls Royce and a Ferrari, Porsche. I don't know. I'm each to his own. I just wouldn't buy an electric car. I mean, I've driven them. I can see that there is an appeal, and quite like the BMW i8, which I know isn't truly electric. But I'm sorry, I'm call me a dinosaur, but I prefer Pink Floyd to Stormzy. I prefer a Ford Mustang to a Tesla. If you've enjoyed something you've seen on Drive Tribe, press like. Like something. Just press like. Why do they have to do that?